What is going on, my friends? Can you believe it's been a week already? We told you we were going to be back in more regularly, and here we are. 2 weeks in a row. Back
2 weeks in a row.
In the lab again, yo. Kevin, how you doing?
Man, I'm doing great.
Hey, welcome into the Feed Your Fat Face podcast.
This is a sharp intro.
Thanks, man. Yeah, a little something new. Had a little time this week, so I thought I'd dial up some fun. I'm Aaron. I'm along with my good buddy Kevin. And this week we're going to talk, we got some food fights coming, and then we're going to talk a little bit of Labor Day. One of our favorite episodes as we look back. By the way, congratulations on 40 episodes, man.
40.
Still doing it. Here we go.
Time to go to that
Hard
doctor.
to believe, man. If we keep the schedule, we got to do something big for 50, right?
We do.
Yeah, I don't know what yet or what that looks like, but something big has to be done for 50. And if we keep that pace early November, I think the week of November 4th, if we don't miss any weeks, that would be the 50th episode, but sometime pre-Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Anyway, we look back and we realized that some of our highest rated or highest watched videos were some of our
most
food fights,
engaged.
our debates. And so we thought, you know what, let's lean into that a little bit today. And so before we get into that, just general check-in, man, how's things going since we last sat around this table?
Well, since we last sat here, I can't say I've had any remarkable eating experiences. It's been pretty,
Yeah, I'm going to agree with that. It's been slow and steady.
Yeah.
A lot of that is because we had so much fun and a kid in college, and let me count, 3 of our 4 vehicles are currently needing repairs. So some of that is budgetary.
that happens.
It does. Hey, I had an exciting thing this weekend, dude. It is high school football season. I went and watched high school football. That's a big deal to me.
Yeah, how was that?
It's great. Bandera looked pretty good so
It's the
far.
first time in a long time you've gone and not had a dog in the fight.
7 years. I still have a dog in the fight. Once a bulldog, always a bulldog. Not sponsored, but I'm really into the Big Red lately.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Big fan.
It has 0 carbs. I'm not saying it's healthy. Back off. I don't need the comments.
Right.
I'm saying it has 0 carbs.
It has 0 carbs.
And 0 sugars.
Well,
It has 0 sugars. It has red dye number 5 coming out the yin yang. But it's like
it's bubbly red dye.
people
5.
are like, what does red dye 5 taste like? Big red,
Red.
I think. Yeah.
Tastes like some kind of red cream soda.
So here's what we're going to do. I've got a list of 10 things that we're going to start this off with. I don't know how long it's going to take or how it's going to go, but we're going to
That's
debate.
always the most fun.
It is. These are 10 hotly contested food ideas that or people just have strong opinions on, and we'll see
where we come down.
Some of them are controversial. Some of them are not. I don't know. We'll see. You ready to go?
Let's do it.
All right. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. What is the acceptable jelly?
The acceptable.
Like, tell me what's the best jelly, and let's do it the other way. What's the best jelly? What's the one that you wouldn't touch?
The one that's the best is hard to find. It's cherry.
Okay.
And it's usually in a preserves or a jam, but cherry is the best.
Yeah.
The one that I don't go near is strawberry.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. I thought you were about to throw me. I'm hard grape, and it needs to be ice cold grape jelly. So I put this on the Facebooks earlier, and listen, I'm 45. I can say that now. I put
on
it
the interwebs.
I put this on interwebs a little bit ago. And do you know what was making a surprising run? Peach. I can think of very few things I would like to eat less than peach jelly on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Not on a peanut butter and jelly. On other things, peach is fine, but
yeah. I would go grape, strawberry, and then honestly beyond that, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I go with the cherry, which is almost sold nowhere.
It's because it's not that good of a flavor. And that's why we do this.
Wow.
I don't like cherry. I don't like cherry anything.
You didn't pull that punch at all.
No. But this is how it went last time when I was just getting pummeled.
Yeah.
Okay. This one.
Was fun.
This one. I don't know how this one's gonna do. Let's talk brownies. Middle, edge, corner.
Oh, middle all the way.
Middle all the way. I don't understand.
I've seen that edge pan. Have you seen that?
Yeah,
where every piece is an edge piece?
Yeah.
I'm like, so
What are
you
we
just want to
doing?
ruin them all?
People who are like, people who are crispy edges, I'm just like, they're well done steak people, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. It's only middle if it makes it to the oven. I could eat
Yeah.
the whole bowl.
Oh, so you're saying sometimes you just make soup?
Yeah, sometimes it just goes raw.
Yeah. Yeah. For me though, I'm like when I see people eat, they're like, I'm an edge. I just want to be like, who hurt you?
I mean, I
That
want to
you're
share
like,
brownies
hey,
with
would you take something fun and then just take the funnest parts out?
Yeah, just make it awful.
You know what? It tastes good. Cook 10 minutes past that, and then bring it to me.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. All right. There's a couple of pizza questions. The first pizza is it okay to fold pizza while you eat it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's how I eat it.
I was surprised that this one was a debate. Some people said I don't know. I don't know what their argument is because it's irrelevant, but they say something about you got to like palm it or I don't know, dude, especially with the big, like with the New York style.
It's the best way to one-hand a pizza.
100%. You fold that bad boy up.
Mm-hmm.
You can go Along Came Polly and like squeeze the grease into your mouth first.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. That was a good.
Raindrops.
So far, there's not much debate in this.
No, not
except for, well, I think it was because shock and all, you weren't expecting the cherry.
I wasn't.
Happy to help.
Game on.
Yeah, man. Let's talk Oreos.
Let's talk Oreos.
Two-part question. One, separate them and eat top, eat bottom, or something
I separate
do you
my
eat the whole
Oreos
cookie?
from real good cookies, and then I throw them away.
But if you were to eat Oreos, imagine if you could, that you were an Oreo eater. You separate them and like eat the middle and then eat the tops, or do you just eat them as one cookie?
Eat the shortening in the middle.
that's it.
It's not a cream anything.
Yeah, we get it. You're so healthy. Do you eat it or do you not?
When I used to eat Oreos, I would separate, eat the middle, dunk the crispy cookie part.
Yeah. Patently disagree.
I would also sometimes, if I was going to eat the Oreo whole, it would be dunked, and I would like to dunk them in coffee. And I use a fork.
I never got into dunking Oreos.
Use a fork and put it in the cream and dunk it and eat it. It's a process.
Coffee. Yeah, that seems involved.
Well, my kind of coffee. Not like a cup of black coffee.
Right.
Milkshake coffee.
Okay. Yeah, I never got into the dipping it. It's like the opposite of the brownie thing. I want my brownies gooey and my cookies crispy. Well, not all cookies. I want my Oreos crispy. They're supposed to be crispy.
There's so many cookies you should be able to order medium rare.
Yeah, but not Oreos, man.
No.
And so I eat them all, and it's a no dunk for me.
All right.
This one I had trouble with sandwiches. Do you cut it in rectangles or triangles? And the reason I had trouble with it is because I don't typically cut a sandwich because I have giant.
Yeah, I don't
Here's
have
a 12-ounce can. I just have giant hands.
Yeah, I don't have a problem managing a sandwich.
But if I did,
because I have a 5-year-old, triangles.
is there a method to it? Or is there any reasoning or logic behind it?
She like triangles better than squares.
That's all the logic. When you have a 5-year-old that's
all
willing
you
to
need.
eat something, that's all the logic that you
Yeah.
need. Yeah. This one surprised me. So cereal, are you milk in the bowl and then cereal, or cereal in the bowl and then milk? I got all of these off of.
How many people are buried in your yard?
Listen,
Cereal or milk then cereal?
Kevin, I'm telling you, I spent the day, like, I'm with you. This is a sociopath test. What kind of deranged monster goes milk and then cereal? The only way I'll allow
That person sits down to get dressed and goes sock, shoe, sock, shoe.
Yeah, they do. The only way I'll allow it is if it's a second bowl and you're, like, topping off.
No, then you go more cereal and then top off with new milk.
Right. You're still going to have to add milk, so milk would still be the last, but there would be milk in the bowl.
Any milk before cereal ever.
Oh. Yeah, but dude, there's this online forum devoted to it, and people were passionate about their wrongness.
I cannot imagine if I was in a place and somebody got out a bowl and then just poured milk in it. I would be thinking there's a cat somewhere nearby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm saying it's sociopathic.
That's wow.
Right? Like it's 100%
wrong.
Yeah, no, there's no right now at all. I was actually kind of worried.
Say there's no wrong way to enjoy your food.
There's a wrong way to enjoy
that's
cereal.
That's a wrong way to,
Yeah, that one shook me for a little bit.
Yeah, that's.
I was worried though because for people who don't know your whole story, I mean, you've got a past.
Yeah.
So I'm like, maybe what if Kevin's a milk first guy? And then I make some joke about it, and then you end my life right here on the recording. That's why we record and don't live stream. Right?
Yeah, no live streaming.
Yeah. Tacos, crispy or soft?
Soft.
Crispy. Well, okay. For you, is there ever a world where crispy is the right answer?
No.
Okay, there is for me a world where soft is the right answer.
I think they're soft or better. I like tortillas better than corn shells.
Yeah, yeah. Soft, like for street tacos, I want them soft, but like just like ground beef and shredded cheese and that kind of stuff, give me crispy.
See, I don't like
long.
corn chips. I don't like
holdable nacho.
the corn tortilla at all.
That's not true. You don't like it in this application, but you do like it. You eat chips. I've seen it happen. You eat nachos. I've seen it happen.
I only use the chips to deliver the other things.
Well, what do you think the U-shaped chip is doing in this instance?
In that instance, it can be
delivering
replaced
the things
with a better
I'm
flour.
just saying it's a holdable. It's like a 3D nacho.
It kind of is. And if that's the only option, I'm not going to pass on tacos.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I just.
But it's not my thing. I'm never gonna.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna buy them or order them that way for me.
How do you feel on this one? How done should bacon be?
Ooh, okay. This is a debate in our house.
Mine too. Abby likes her bacon medium rare.
Oh, see, I like my bacon a little underdone.
How underdone?
I like it to still, have some movement. And after it's been, you take it off and you put it on the plate, it doesn't look like it dried in the sun for a month.
Yeah, I don't want it burnt. I don't mind. I'll eat it if it's a little soft, but I prefer it to have a little bite to it.
No, Brittany, she'll go somewhere and she'll order
Extra crispy.
She orders extra crispy bacon.
Oh, and she always 3 Krispies.
It's always at least 2. And some people have asked, and she'll be like, when you think it's done,
More.
double it.
I don't like the taste of burnt bacon.
No.
It's not a good experience.
No, I like it to have some flexibility. I don't want it, I don't want it to move, and I don't want it cold.
Rate this for me. Thin, like Brooklyn style, hand tossed, or Chicago deep dish?
Hand tossed is my favorite, and then deep dish, and then thin.
So that's good. We can both eat from the outside in and be really happy because I'm like, give me a good. It has to be good, so don't come at me with Domino's, but like good New York style thin crust, like I'm gonna go get a slice style. I just burned another sponsor, huh? Yeah. Yeah.
You always tell me to be careful about that.
And then deep dish, and then hand tossed is good. Like I'm kind of like I'll take pizza in whatever delivery vehicle you've got it in, but that's my preference.
I'm not turning down the pizza because of the whatever particulars.
This was another hot debate. Bagel, all like one sandwich or 2 halves?
I like it in 2 halves.
I have always eaten it in 2 halves too. But like when you go to New York, they serve it to you like a sandwich, which they know a little thing about bagels. Makes me feel like maybe they know something I don't know.
I've never felt like that about New York.
Yeah. I believe that's true. Well, that was fun. Just a little, that wasn't as hotly contested. Certainly wasn't as hotly contested as our brisket thing.
Not the cherry gut punch.
Yeah, we're going to transition to talking a little bit about Labor Day because this coming out, today's Thursday. If you're watching the day it came out, means Labor Day is Monday. And so I thought we would talk a little bit about Labor Day. How's that sound to you?
Labor Day is a big food holiday.
It is a big food holiday. It's interesting.
We talked about big food holidays a while back, and I was surprised because I forgot Labor Day when you asked, which holidays are the most for this or that or whatever. I kind of just blew right by Labor Day.
Yeah, it's interesting to me because Labor Day obviously is a holiday created to celebrate the American worker, and so then that they would pick to celebrate by doing something that takes the most work of all of the cooking styles. That was really interesting to me. But yeah, it is. I did some history, so it has become known. People essentially associate it as the end of summer and the official end to grilling season. I gotta believe that's more up north. Down here It's nowhere near the end of grilling season.
Honestly, here it kind of accelerates grilling season because it starts to get cool enough to be comfortably outside.
Yeah, the back of the back of my house where my grills are set up in the evening right now is unbearable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
So I got some numbers for you here. According to the 2023 report put out by a group called Numerator that studies food trends, here's what we learned. 90% of consumers plan to buy food specifically for a Labor Day gathering.
90%?
That's
really
way high, right?
Wow.
Apparently people really get into Labor Day, man. I guess it's that one last hurrah thing, you know?
I've never been to a big Labor Day blowout. I thought Labor Day was like a sale at Macy's.
Growing up, my family, we never really, I mean, it wasn't on the social radar. No. Yeah, so I was kind of surprised by that. But yeah, 90%.
We're not in anybody's Labor Day circle.
Let's make our own. So as they're buying, in terms of preferences, 83% of consumers will buy hamburgers, 79% hot dogs, 60% chicken, and 40% steak. That felt about right to me.
Yeah.
Steak, I'm always surprised when steak is lower than chicken. And I will tell you that historically I would have been inclined to go, well, it's a cost thing. Except I look at my household, everyone in the household but me prefers
chicken.
Yeah. Am I scaring you?
No.
You look like you're running away from me.
No, I'm just kind of curious that you would think that it was chicken's popular, bro.
Chicken is popular. Yeah. Well, that includes you. I mean, you love beef, so you're different than my family.
Yes.
But left to yourself, you're going to order chicken more often than you're going to order beef.
If I'm not eating it at home or your house or something like that, I prefer chicken over beef in most cases, just because chicken is easier to cook right than beef.
Do you think so? I would guess most people struggle with chicken. They either overcook it or undercook it.
I don't run into that too often.
Most people don't know how to cook chicken breast. Like, this is a service, you're overcooking it. Whatever you think, just stop. Pull it off, let it sit. That bad boy's going to transfer cook. Cover it with some foil, let it sit before you serve, but stop. Nobody wants a dried out chicken breast. Nobody. No. I'm just going to say it. Your wife's lying to you. It's not good. It doesn't taste good. Let it cook. She's sensitive. She doesn't want to hurt your feelings because she knows it's Labor Day.
Right.
And you worked really hard for this. I'm doing her work for her. It's not good.
Take it off a minute or two.
Yeah, man. Whatever. Yeah, dude. So many times I've had chicken breast, I'm just like, that is dry.
That's not good.
And also, those of you who are chicken breast fans, you know they make chicken thighs, right?
Yeah, chickens come with those.
Yeah, dude. Give me that dark meat, bro, all day long. Did I already tell you 55% of people plan to buy alcohol?
No.
Yeah, does that surprise you?
A little. More than half of everybody plans to buy booze for specifically for Labor Day?
Yeah, yep. Yeah, no,
that surprised me.
Yeah, it surprised me too. Other fan favorites, ribs, grilled corn was a big part.
I love grilled corn.
I love grilled corn. And then, weirdly, patriotic fruit salad, it said.
What's the white in the patriotic fruit salad?
I like to believe that it's something marshmallowy, like they made it like a fluff.
Okay.
What's that called?
I don't know.
There's a word for it.
Fluffernutter?
No,
that's a sandwich.
No, ambrosia salad.
Huh?
Yeah. You don't have your technology there.
No, this is really just here so I have something to put my hands on.
So on the coast, specifically the Northeast, I don't think you'll be surprised to learn that those regions prefer seafood or shrimp as opposed to the traditional staples. Here's a number that I found staggering. So Memorial Day is kind of considered the kickoff to summer and the start of grilling season, Labor Day the end. Americans alone consume about 7 billion hot dogs between those two dates.
Including all the days in the middle?
Yeah.
7 billion?
7 billion.
So if there's 8 hot dogs in a pack and there's 6 buns.
Yeah, right? I'm like, 7 billion. And it does say that Labor Day weekend, there's a significant spike in hot dog consumption.
And then does it drop off after that?
Decidedly.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. So it's like, don't wear white or eat hot dogs after Labor Day.
I'm going to do both. I'm going to wear white while eating hot dogs.
I'm probably not going to do them at the same time. I have that fat guy shelf.
I do. But you know what? Other shirts, they stain and just look like a darker color, darker version of the original color.
I start to eat leaning forward like so.
The fat guy stance.
Yeah.
Yeah, you skinny people don't know what we're talking about. Yeah, you skinny people don't know what we're talking about. It is a thing, my friend. Let's see. We have massive weekend for beer sales. It is estimated that around 75 million cases of beer are purchased just over Labor Day weekend.
How did I miss out on this?
Apparently, we really aren't in, like, everybody. I'm wondering what percentage of people watching this are like, how do they not know this?
Right. I mean, what in the world?
I was stunned by each and every one of these stats.
I don't have an invite for this.
Yeah, and they're saying that this numerator report is saying that the numbers for 2023 were actually down because of inflation costs. So as wowed as we are, they apparently have been higher.
Better or worse, whichever way you look at it last year.
What would you guess, not historically most popular, but recent trends, what would you guess are popular sides?
Oh, I'm going to guess a potato salad somewhere. The grilled corn. I mean, I don't know, beans?
You're going to be really disappointed in America.
I probably will be.
Yeah, grilled peaches.
What?
Yeah, quinoa. And a watermelon and feta salad. Those are the most searched for recipes this year for Labor Day parties.
Quinoa,
watermelon, feta salad. Low key sounds kind of good. But, well, you're not sure what to make of me right now.
I'm nope.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I don't get invited to Labor Day stuff.
Yeah, maybe if you liked watermelon feta salad a little bit, maybe you'd get some invites.
Yeah. Yeah, people are like, well, we're not inviting him. He'd talk trash about our sides. I mean, I would, but I'd try. I'd be talking trash about him while I'm eating.
While I'm eating them. I'm not going to not eat your watermelon and feta salad,
right.
Susan.
Eat your quinoa or whatever that other one was. The fettered whatever.
Quinoa? Quinwana? Quinona Ryder. Yeah, she was good. Do you know the history of Labor Day?
It's to celebrate working.
This really is your holiday Joe Sixpack. It is 19th century. Okay. So the Industrial Revolution. Workers were upset because they faced really long hours, unsafe conditions, little to no job security. And so the labor unions, that's when labor unions show up and they kind of fight for all of those things. Safer working conditions. And so the idea then becomes for what they just call a working man's holiday, just a celebration of the American workforce.
That'd be a cooler name than Labor
That was
Day.
the Central Labor Union of New York, and it brought together other labor unions to work together. So they decided they were going to do it. And the first one was like in 1882. It was a parade held in New York City. It says around 10,000 workers took unpaid leave, and they participated in this parade. They marched from City Hall to Union Square, New York, then uptown to 42nd Street. And that was just a celebration of workers and a demonstration of the power and solidarity of the labor movement. So it was a little bit of the flex by the unions telling the government.
That many people taking
unpaid leave.
I think that's a nice way of saying they went on strike for the day.
Correct. Yeah, right.
I mean, I don't think that was wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so the event was designed, it was a strike because the whole idea behind it was to draw attention to the plight of the working class.
Not everybody's comfortable with their job, but it wasn't like this.
Right. No. Yeah, no.
You seen
they wouldn't even turn the machines off if you fell into one.
Right. Have you seen the pictures of like 9-year-olds going to the factory?
Yes. Or that guy like sitting on the beam way up in the
with his lunchbox in his lap, and I'm
yeah. This was pre-OSHA. Following the parade, participants gathered at a huge picnic in Wendell's Elm Park.
I bet there was some amazing food there.
I bet.
Because you're talking about
danced, enjoyed food.
You're talking about with the labor workers in New York at that time. You're talking a lot of Irish and Italian.
Yep.
I bet that was incredible food.
Yeah, I would assume so. I would hope so.
Now that fatties, that sounds like where it's at.
That's something special, isn't it? So that's Labor Day in a nutshell.
That's pretty cool, man.
Neither of us have any plans. That's been well established.
Yeah, well, we figured out why I don't have any. What is it? Quinoa and
Watermelon,
some
feta
watermelon
salad.
feta salad. Oh, and grilled peaches.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I just went to check out food news, and I've got good news, it seems. This better not be clickbait. Dairy Queen giving out free blizzards for the month of September, Kev.
What?
Hold on to your spoons, America, because a storm is brewing at Dairy Queen. The chain announced it's offering customers buy one, get one Blizzard treats to kick off its fall flavor lineup. From September 9th to 22, DQ Rewards members can head over to their local restaurant for the BOGO frozen dessert. So it's BOGO. You still got to buy one. However,
So they're half off.
free is free. Yeah.
So Dairy Queen's rewards. So I guess I need to get the Dairy Queen app and become a Dairy Queen rewards person.
Yeah. That is how it seems.
I'll do that for free blizzards.
I mean, I don't want to take this places it shouldn't go, but that's not a short list. You know what I mean?
Blizzards are good.
What would you do for a Klondike bar? Not much, but
No.
I would do some shady things for a Blizzard.
Yep. Blizzard, chimichanga. There's some things up there.
On that note, anything you think we ought to discuss with our friends before we head out?
No, what I do want to ask our friends is for a little bit more feedback as far as places here in the San Antonio area.
In Hill Country. Well,
In Hill Country.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't mean like just with inside Loop 410. I mean,
Yeah, I think kind of Kerrville to Austin.
Yeah.
To Seguin.
places that we need to check out because we want to go do some road shows where you'll see us do an intro and then we'll do video from the road show.
Yeah, we really want to get on that.
So a little bit of help from you guys would make that go a long way.
Yeah. I don't have anything else except I hope everybody enjoys their quinoa this weekend.
And even though and feta,
Watermelon
mushroom,
feta.
oh yeah, watermelon, whatever. Hey, even though it's Labor Day, continue on. Keep the grills hot and your beer cold.
Apparently 75 million cases, so I do think actually that they are going to
I
keep their
hope at
beers
least
cold.
like 1 million of them are at least good beer.
Yeah. Hey, we are grateful for you guys. I hope you realize that. We love you. We'll be back next week. To
Thank
talk
you for
about
40.
something. Thank you for 40. We'll see you soon.